Hiya, I'm Barry.
Hi, I'm Kate, and we're from Altru Drama. Today, we're going to do an exciting writing session. We're going to create 2 new pieces of work together, and what you write down is entirely up to you.
Yeah, and today we're not worrying about spelling or grammar. We just want to have fun and get our ideas down on paper. We know that those things are important, but we can always go back and edit our work if we want to.
Yeah, definitely, because today there's only one rule.
Ooh.
And that is that every idea is a good idea.
I like that. So every idea is a good idea.
Ooh, can I have a go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so every idea is a good idea.
Amazing. I tell you what, why don't we all have a go at that together, okay? So it's going to be after 3.
1, 2, 3.
Every idea is a good idea. Amazing. I think we're ready. So, should we start having some fun and writing?
Let's do it. So to start off our work today, we want to get you writing. And what we need for this is a pen.
Pen.
And a blank piece of paper. A blank page.
Excellent.
Now, a blank page can sometimes feel a little bit scary. It's all right, Barry, it's okay.
He's looking at me.
No, it's okay. A blank page isn't a scary thing. A blank page is a world of possibilities. On a blank page, you can create anything. You can write anything. You can go in any direction you like with your story.
I suppose you could, in 60 seconds, you could write a brilliant story.
In 60 seconds?
Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, all the story needs is a beginning.
Okay, so where we introduce the characters and the setting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a middle.
Where something exciting happens, an exciting incident.
Yeah. And then an end.
Where we pull everything together and wrap the story up, a conclusion.
Yeah.
And we write the end.
At the end of the story.
Yeah.
Or we could write to be continued.
Oh, like if it's a mysterious story.
Yeah. Or if we've not quite finished our work.
Yeah, nice, okay.
Amazing. So, I could write a story about a haunted castle.
Oh, I could write a story about a magical unicorn.
Yeah. Or a story about a crazy telephone that won't stop ringing.
Yeah, I like that. I could write a story about a teeny tiny little hedgehog walking across the road.
Oh, or what about a bald head teacher who can read people's minds?
Okay. What about a story about a giant, enormous pineapple that's so big it could feed an entire village, but when the villagers come, they take a bite out of the pineapple, but it doesn't taste like pineapple, it tastes like cabbage, and they start spitting it out.
Hang on. Okay, why don't we just give it a go?
What do you mean?
Write the stories.
Write the stories? Well, in 60 seconds?
Yeah. Why don't we write the fastest story ever told?
I like it.
Yeah?
Okay, let's do it. Got your pen?
Got me pen.
Got your blank page?
Got me blank page. Not scared of you anymore, mate.
Okay.
Excellent.
That's great. Oh, we need a timer, 60 seconds.
Yeah. And then we're ready to write our fastest story ever told in 3, 2, 1, go. How was that?
Oh, yeah, busy.
Yeah.
Tiring, isn't it, being creative?
It's crazy though how many ideas just come out of your brain which you don't know are in there.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely didn't think I was going to write that story when I put the pen down for the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to read it?
Okay.
Okay.
Once there was an egg called Egbert.
Nice.
He was bored of being beige and oval. He escaped out of the box, but when he did, he fell onto a tiled floor and cracked. He was now an explosion of colour and life. The end.
I love it, that's brilliant.
Thanks.
I love the phrase, an explosion of colour and life. Hey, great word, brilliant.
Go on, let's have a read of yours then.
Okay, so, one hot day, a giraffe called Neil wanted to go in the pool, but he was scared of water. At 9 a.m, he dipped a toe in. At 10 a.m, he went in up to his knees. At 1 p.m, he was in up to his middle. He wasn't so scared anymore. At 3 p.m, he got his neck wet and he splashed. The end.
Oh, brilliant. I like the fact that he's called Neil, the giraffe, was an interesting point. And the fact that it just told like the timeline of his day. It was all separated.
Oh, nice. Now do you know what we need?
Go on.
Titles.
Ah, yes.
So, when you are writing the fastest story ever told, it's always worth leaving your title till the very end of the story. And there's a good reason for that. You might think to yourself, I'm going to write a story called...
Colin the Banana.
Colin the Banana. Sounds like a good story.
Yeah.
But then while you are writing the story, you might go in a completely different direction and end up writing a story about...
A fish with no tail.
A fish with no tail, I like it. In which case, your title, Colin the Banana, would make no sense at all.
No.
So wait until the end and then give your story a title based on what you've written.
Sorted. Mine's going to be called Excellent Adventures. And I think that's cracking. I'm only joking. Go on, what's yours?
I'm going to call mine The Giraffe's Hot Day.
Ah, brilliant.
I like it.
And now, it's over to you guys.
Okay, so it's time now for you to write your story. You might have 60 seconds, you might have a little bit longer, that's fine. Your teacher will decide what the best timeline is for you to do your story. But all it needs is a beginning, a middle, an end. Write the end, or to be continued, and you need...
A title.
A title. Okay, over to you.
We hope you all enjoyed writing your stories. I bet you there's some brilliant ones in there.
I bet there is. For the next activity, we want you to put your pens down, because this is a talking activity.
Excellent. And so, for this activity, we're going to use a stimulus. Now, you might have heard that word before. It basically just means a starting point for our creativity. So, for example, that could be a song or a picture, or in our case, a word pulled out of a hat.
Oh, yes, a hat. Now, your words that your teacher's prepared for you might be in a bag, or a cup, or a bowl, but ours are in a hat. Do you want to pick one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorted.
Ooh.
Okay, and once you've got your piece of card, what you're going to do is look at it, think about it for 5 seconds, and then we want you to tell us why you believe or don't believe in what is on your card.
Okay, so what is it?
Cheese.
Nice, okay. Now when we say believe, we don't mean do you think it's real or imaginary. We know cheese is a real thing, it exists in the real world. What we mean is, do you agree with that thing or do you disagree with it? Do you like it or do you dislike it? And importantly, why?
Okay, so for example, I might say, I believe in cheese. I believe in cheese because cheese comes from all over the world, because cheese is really tasty, because cheese has got holes in it sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't have holes in it, and cheese attracts mice, and I like mice, and so therefore I believe in cheese.
Nice. Good argument, yeah.
How'd it
I
go?
liked the idea of it from being all around the world, and of course the bit about the mice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
great.
you want to pick one out yourself?
Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh, computer games. Tricky one. Okay, give myself a second to think about it. What are my opinions? Okay. I believe in computer games. Computer games are really fun and they can be educational as well, but mostly they're fun, they're bright, they're colourful, they have great stories and great characters that you can play. You can be the characters. You can play on your own on a computer game, or you can play with other people. You can connect with people all over the world, safely, of course. And it takes a lot of practice and hard work and resilience to get really good at a computer game. So therefore, I believe in computer games.
Brilliant. Although, hang on.
Okay.
What if somebody does not believe in computer games? They might say something different.
Okay.
So, for example, somebody like me, I might say, I do not believe in computer games. I don't believe in computer games because I think they're really boring, and you have to be indoors to play computer games. And I think we've all spent loads of time indoors at the moment. So I want to be outdoors instead, and I don't want to be playing computer games indoors when it's boring and when it takes loads of my time, and then I get really frustrated that I can't do the different things, and they're really expensive. So no, I'm afraid I'm out. I do not believe in computer games.
Wow. So that was one subject, 2 different opinions.
Exactly.
I believe and I don't believe. So things in your bowl or cup or hat, wherever your cards are, could go either way. You could believe in them or not believe in them.
Exactly. It's completely up to you. Just try and have some great arguments for them.
Yeah, okay, great.
Should we hand it over to them to give it a go?
Yeah, so what's going to happen now is you are going to get a card out of your hat or bowl or whatever it's in, and you're going to think about it for a couple of seconds, and you're going to have some time to talk about whether you believe in it or you don't believe in it. Some of these things might be a challenge. Really try and give it a go. As Barry said, just think about your opinions and give us your ideas.
Yeah, and good luck everyone, and have fun.
Now it's time to do your final piece of writing, and this time we're handing it over to you. In the last activity, you pulled a random word out of a hat or a cup or a bowl, and you had to talk about that word. But this time, we want you to decide what you'd like to write about. We want you to think about something that you feel really strongly that you believe in.
Or something that you don't believe in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the most important thing is to get your pens, to get your paper, and just to get writing. And maybe try and make it as interesting as you can. Really try and convince people why you believe or don't believe in that thing.
Okay, so you could give the argument for and against with pros and cons.
Yeah. Or try and convince people by using the language, the phrases that you might use. For example, you might say, I am certain.
Oh, yeah, or I strongly believe.
Or I'm really passionate about.
Oh, yeah. And, of course, you can use examples and evidence to back up your point.
Yeah.
Get those opinions down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And make sure we're having fun, because after all, every idea is a good idea.
Of course it is. Okay, so it's your turn now. Think about what you really strongly believe in. Get those pens, get those pieces of paper, and get writing. Your teacher will tell you how long you've got.
Good luck. We hope you've all enjoyed today's session. It's been brilliant working with everyone. Hopefully you've realised how creativity can come from absolutely anywhere.
Anywhere and everywhere, because every idea
is a good
idea.
Yeah.
We've had a fantastic time working with you. Thank you so much for your energy and enthusiasm, and for all of your ideas. We can't wait to read some of your pieces of writing. Hopefully your teachers are going to send them over to us. This has been part of the Liverpool Writes programme, which is part of Liverpool's Year of Writing 2021. We hope that we will see you soon.
Yeah, so keep writing and keep smiling.
Take care, bye.